On today's show, double take. We got a fun one for you today, as always, on Luch Dog in the Morning right here at TTR Studios. We will be playing a drinking game with you tonight. Get the details on the first ever one-wheel power hour taking place at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. We are excited for that one. That is Wednesday, October 17th. We've got another one coming with Hot Mess Kim calling in. She almost died, apparently, almost was sacrificed by a cult. Belly, I don't know how to tease it any better than that, so just strap it on, folks. From TTR Studios, this is Luch Dog in the Morning. Welcome back, folks. L, there it is. Welcome back, folks. T also works. Let's go. This is M.
Maine.
Maine. Belly's got a lot of buttons to press.
We're showing the people everyone.
I love it. All right.
This isn't the Luch Dog only show. We always go to the everyone. We're all here. Potts is here. I'm here.
I'm just gonna, why is everything that I say on the air lately just not even on the air? Belly's mad at me. Potts, Belly's mad at me.
You know why I'm mad? Because he keeps asking me if I'm mad at him.
I'm not going to stop it until he stops.
Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me?
I mean, you do, like, especially with a girl, you always have to ask probably at least 5 times before the truth actually comes out. I've learned that the hard way many times.
So not me personally, just that is typically people don't that's a good question. And the first question, are you mad at me? Does it ever come out? I don't think the answer is yes.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
So welcome to the show.
I'm not ever mad, so I don't know.
That's why we'll get into it.
You have to ask different ways, too. Be like, okay, you're not mad at me. Did I do something wrong? Okay, so are you happy with me? It's almost like, I mean, you literally have to ask 5 different ways.
So this is
like, okay, I
you
hate you. You called me fat.
I do need a shower. No, this is exactly opposite of how I wanted to start today.
Luch was very nice to me yesterday. He got me a tea.
How long has it been since you've taken a shower, Luch?
He got me a tea from the gas station yesterday. It was awesome.
And a Gatorade.
And a Gatorade yesterday. It was very nice. It was awesome. Great roommate.
But we get on the air and it's just making fun of me to the social media lounge, and then just anytime I say anything,
I'm just giving the people the view of us all.
Okay.
Studio A.
I love it. So you ever notice
ignoring the question of how long? Now I'm worried. How long has it been?
Oh, 3 or 4 days. I haven't moved.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude.
Sorry, dude. I haven't moved.
Damn
I
it.
shut it down. I have not moved. I went to do it yesterday. I had a meeting online and then I forgot. So
how many morning dews have you had
instead of starting today's show off with why Adam sucks, let's try again. And I'm not really. Stop. Everyone stop. I started today's show with saying we need more delight. We need to go back to delight, and we start with just yelling at each other. I feel like we've been just yelling at each other lately, and I don't want that. I have been feeling very sensitive because I feel like every word out of my mouth has been met with, well, yeah, that's because of this. And anytime I get like that, I'm like, something's got to be wrong.
No, I gotta tell you,
you just don't seem to enjoy being around me.
Everyone.
Well, yeah, not with me.
Do that to everyone.
But not me.
I fucking know.
Well, nobody likes that. Let me just say that.
I'm a know-it-all asshole.
Nobody, but you're not. You're the nicest guy I know. But you go through streaks of know-it-all asshole, and I want to know, is it something that I did? Because
I've been told in an argument by a girlfriend, I'm too reasonable.
I can't look at him.
Too reasonable.
What does that mean?
It means I'm too black and white. I'm either this or that. It's nowhere in between. No gray areas.
I feel
like I'm all gray.
You are gray. You're in the middle right now. Me and Belly had a talk yesterday, and I was. It's incredible to see what he brings to the table. I was pushing him a little bit, and look at that. We've got that stupid fucking name on him.
Well, yeah. So
I don't know how to get rid of that. Actually, that's not.
I'll show you how to get rid of it. But then as soon as I go over to the other one, I have to take them.
It's okay. All right. So basically, Potts. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. That's annoying. So every time you go and touch it, the name goes on his face?
As soon as I do this.
Oh, man, that's annoying.
And it all comes back.
All right. So welcome to the show. We are going to be doing a drinking game. Belly and I are going to be enjoying ourselves back again. You know, when you spend a lot of time together, sometimes you got to worry about, like, and I'm not the best roommate. I can be messy, and so I worry sometimes. I'm like, is he mad at me about something? But you know when you've got, let's take it to a girlfriend or somebody that you're just around a lot, and you feel like every word out of your mouth is just met with, well, yeah, that's because the sky's blue. What'd you think? eventually you're going to think that somebody's mad at you. I feel like every word out of my mouth lately
Sky is blue. You're right.
It's been that.
Well, I mean, I think the question is, are you, a lot of times do people just talk not because they want you to respond or to give them a reason? Like, you're just venting. Like, you don't want a response from Belly being like, yeah, blah, blah. Like, you're just like, I'm just
not a
trying
good person
to
for
complain or to vent. I don't actually
Perfect
want you
example.
to talk right
I'm not a good person for that.
I love you, man. Dude,
I'm not a good person for that because I will tell you exactly what I think about it.
Right.
In fact, what
You're
he
the
will
worst.
do, what I've noticed he will do is just stop listening and go right to his phone. So yesterday, I literally was going over my script with him and asking him what he thought about something. And after I ended the sentence, his response was 2 days ago. Holy shit, Red Dead Revival has 80,000 pages of script.
I was busy.
I was in the middle of talking to you about a personal script. That's like if when you wrote the lyrics on that song yesterday, if when you put the laptop in front of me to say, what do you think? I said, wow, Red Dead has 80,000 pages of script in the new video game coming out.
You're right. That's fucking awesome. It's going to be amazing.
You wouldn't have been offended by that?
It's going to be amazing.
You spent hours putting something together and you asked me
you'll
for...
read it eventually.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? I can't even crack him. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't want to do a show like this. I don't. I would like for you to admit that you're being kind of a dick lately. You're being a dick.
I'm secretly a huge dick.
Well, why are you doing it? I want to get to the root of it because it's not me. Is it because you're not feeling well? No, it's not. I've lived with you for a year now. You're not like this.
That's how I am.
Okay.
You've asked me if I'm mad before. I am like this.
I've never seen you like this. I'm worried about you.
I'm like this.
Potts, I'm worried about the kid.
I just need to get laid, I guess.
Belly's just like freewheeling and...
I'm telling you, I don't know what to do with him. He's just going off.
Big dick swinging.
Yep, you know it.
So if you would like to know what is going on with Belly right now, because I do too.
Let's do a power tonight. See if
we're going to get
the
drunk
truth
together.
comes out.
Belly and I are going to do a power hour together. Tonight, we are going to drink 6 beers in an hour. Is it 6?
Yeah, I could say 5.5, 6. Yeah,
I leave it to you when we get to drinking because that's more your
I
world.
guess we'll find out. We'll fill up our shot glasses and see how many beers it'll take to do an hour.
An hour of drinking a shot of beer every minute.
A shot is 1.25 ounces. A beer is 12 ounces. Let's do this math real quick. No, we're not doing math on this show. It's way too boring.
Potts, when's the last time you did a power hour?
Never.
You've never done a power hour?
Doing a shot. I don't think, maybe in college once. I mean, I beer bonged a 12-pack of Beast Light once.
That's not smart.
Nice.
I didn't throw up.
Did you? What? You must have the worst spins.
I mean, I remember because Beast Light is like half of it's water, so so it's kind of like cheating. But I mean, yeah, no, I had been training for a while. Like I'd been really beer bonging a couple here and there. I mean, I went to Radford, so obviously we were drinking. And then one day I just got like a hair in my ass and I was like, dude, I'm going to do it. I'm going to beer bong a 12-pack. Like that was in college. Like that was a goal. Like I was proud of myself after I did that.
Well, do you remember case races? Did you ever do a case race, Belly?
Of course. I've strapped myself to a keg until it was done.
Now, can we just preface this all by saying we are not responsible for any injury or harm that comes from tonight or this discussion. Be careful. You're
a dipshit.
Playing at your own risk.
Do you have any favorite drinking games?
Yeah, I do, but play at your own risk. Let me get the disclaimer out. Just play at your own risk. This is not our fault if you get hurt, sick, in trouble. Be careful. We will be drinking a binge drinking game tonight. You're playing at your own risk. You're playing at your own risk. You're playing at your own risk. Okay?
Why are you doing this tonight? What's
because
the occasion?
I think because I want to get to the bottom of Belly.
The bottom of Belly.
That sounded disgusting.
No one will ever find it.
So you think drinking your problems away?
No, I'm not. I'm kidding. This is something that we've wanted to do for a long time. Belly's got 3 days off.
What's my true serum liquor? I want to say it's probably tequila.
Tequila would work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got to start with a shot of tequila.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think that I'm going to be
liquor, never been sicker, so
buddy,
we're start with the...
I think I'm going to be a mess tonight. I don't think I can handle a power hour. Like I'm saying,
just gonna be you
I'm
two
serious.
Sitting in a room.
What's that?
You two sitting in a room drinking together.
No. So this is how we're gonna do, and this is something that we've wanted to do for a long time. As we're both getting over illnesses, let's just get hammered. No, what we want to do is we want to start creating online parties. Parties on the internet. The social media lounge is one of the coolest things that we've stumbled across without even trying. It was just a blind spot, shot in the dark that we just randomly created this space that people enjoy. I'll tell you what, watching the voice of One Wheel without the chat next to it is 10 times worse of a show. Like, the chat, I think, makes the show.
Yeah.
Hearing and watching everybody live chat of what's going on as it's happening in what's a virtual room is such a fucking awesome idea.
Yeah, it builds community.
It builds community. You see a lot of the Belly, you're the one who manages it, and you see all the comments coming in.
Yeah. It's like,
well, I mean, a lot of
go ahead,
like, you know, celebrities, and by celebrities I mean porn stars, will like broadcast through the Facebook Live, and all it is them, like their head, and they're reading the comments, and they're just like responding to fans. I mean, that's all it is. It's them talking and responding, which actually can be really distracting because some of it, like the chats go so fast, and you're trying to keep up with whatever they're asking. Because I mean, literally, there'll be like thousands of people on watching the live broadcast at a time. I mean, that's what I've heard. I've never actually done it.
Of course, right? Never actually seen it myself. This is what I've heard. I've been told. But no, what I think would be awesome is if we have a space where Belly and I are in studio, and we will be drinking with hopefully Hot Mess Kim, who will be joining us in the second segment today.
She'll drink us. Here.
She'll drink us under the table.
We'll all be under here. Kim will be up here.
Yep, she will. She will drink all of you under the table who are listening right now.
She's a boss.
But Belly and I at least will be right in here hosting the party. And then all of you can join. Whoever wants to can join in the social media lounge and play along with us. We were thinking about doing a Trivial Pursuit night where you team up and come into the social media lounge as a team, because we can see the first person to write the answer.
We'd make a good trivia team.
We would kill it. You and I would crush. We would dominate. No, but I'll just say that right now. Belly and I will win. We will win Trivial Pursuit.
We should find a trivia night like tomorrow.
Well, like, wouldn't that be fun if we did HQ? If HQ Trivia had like drinking games involved?
Ooh.
Like every time Scott made a stupid joke, you drink a
every time Scott made a pun, you
drink a shot of beer, something like that. So this is an idea that we've been wanting to work out for a while now. We're gonna try it tonight because Belly's got 3 days off. This is the second of 3 days off.
I might even have Friday off.
We never get this kind of free time. I didn't come to LA because we were just trying to get our schedule clear and back to resting and getting back to normal. So let's get fucked up together.
By the way, from the SML, dude. You guys have the best grub in the social media lounge.
I agreed. Potts, what are we serving today?
Well, in honor of the second segment being to Hot Mess Kim, we're having Hot Mess wraps with our Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Chipotle Ranch Pickles, Sweet Hawaiian Chicken, Brown Rice, Red Quinoa, and all in a 12-inch whole wheat tortilla.
Wrap. Belly's basically Homer Simpson right now. Just that rap is my second favorite rap that he has.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even our #1 seller. The kitchen sink still is
it
crushing it.
Oh, of course. Hey, just one more time. Tell us what's in the kitchen sink rap, because it's my favorite food right now. Anywhere I can go, I don't really need to go to Amphora's Dinery. I don't need to go to a nice Italian restaurant. I don't need to go to Esperanza in LA, which is beautiful, by the way. Wonderful restaurant. I need to go to Marinate, and I need myself a kitchen sink wrap. What is inside of it?
Brown rice, red quinoa, then you pick a protein, either sweet Hawaiian chicken, Chipotle pulled pork, or root beer beef. 2 scoops of our sun-dried tomato penne, scoop of tomato bisque soup, crispy onions, all in a wrap.
Nom, 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 nom.
Belly, what is a favorite drinking game of yours? We want to spend the beginning of this show just talking drinking games.
My favorite of all time, Wizard Staffs.
What is that?
Wizard Staffs is where you finish your beer. You always have to play with canned beer. You finish your beer, and then you tape your new beer with duct tape on top of your old beer.
Oh, I like that.
And progressively, you keep.
It's called Wizard Staffs.
Yeah, it's called Wizard Staffs, or just Staffs.
Staffs.
And basically, you put your new beer on top of your old beer, and eventually, over time, you build a staff, something that can hold you up after you've had 14 beers. The tallest staff I've ever accumulated is a 21 beer staff.
Get the hell out of here! Over how long?
I mean, it was a day of drinking. I mean, from like noon to like as long as I could go.
So, Potts, this is where I think he's going to get me tonight. Is I don't drink beer. Like, I don't drink a lot of beer. I haven't had more than 2.
Either.
Right? I haven't had more than 2 beers in a long time.
What beer are we drinking tonight? We should get like a
Bud
double
Light.
IPA.
Ew. No, I want Natty Light. If I'm doing a power hour, I want water with a little alcohol in it.
Right.
Oh.
Natty, I'm not doing Natty.
I won't do Natty. I'll do Bud Light. Yeah, that's fine.
You'll be gassy as hell, but
does it give you gas?
Dude, it's because so Bud Light is made with a rice grain.
Oh, okay.
So it can create a little more of a gassy feel to you.
Potts, favorite,
especially the older gentlemen.
Favorite drinking game. What do you like to do?
Oh God, I haven't played in so long. I used to play Asshole all the time. I don't even remember how to play it, but I like playing games where you're sitting like a card game or something where you're sitting down at a table. I used to love playing Anchorman. So yeah, I mean, tons of just those old school college, high school drinking games. And I mean, I used to be big into it. Because I just love the social aspect.
Me too. And I don't like to just sit around with my friends and drink. Like, I like something to do. I like a game or
Right.
you know.
Kings is good for this.
Kings is very good.
Wizard Staffs is more of a solo game.
I would like to right now, since you two barely remember Asshole, and it's really the only game we play when my friends and I go to the beach. We call it Bitter Asshole because every time you get drunk, we get so mad at each other.
Do you make a helmet for the asshole?
We don't make a helmet, but what we end up doing is getting to the point where it's like, all right, fine, kill your 12-pack. Like, it just gets so outrageous.
Oh my!
So I would like to right now, along with the social media lounge, I would like to create a set of house rules for Luch Dog for TTR Studios Asshole.
For social media lines, Miss Jessica Jones would like to ask Maddie how I learned to play Asshole.
How did Jessica learn to play Asshole? Your sister.
I don't know. I'm going to assume it's from my friends and I, but her nickname in high school used to be Two Shots because like she would hang out with me and my friends and she'd be shit-faced after 2 shots.
We just plugged the phone line in. Ms. Jessica Jones, if you would like to call in right now and remind your brother, my cousin, Maddie Potts, how you learned Asshole, we would love to hear that story. I'd love to hear that story. Let's go over some rules while we wait for that.
Too.
For Asshole, remember, if I put down a 3, then you have to put down next to me. If you put down a 3, that skips the next person, and you have to put down a higher number. You can't put down doubles, but you could if 2 3s are played, and you have 2 3s in your hand. You can clear the set. Remember that?
No.
I play a 3, you play a 3. Potts is sitting on 2 3s. He plays his 2 3s. That clears the set because that's all 4 of them. Now he gets to go first.
And the goal is to get rid of your cards.
You're trying to get rid of your cards, but you can't end on a 2 or a 4. House rules.
Okay.
Clearing the set with 4s. Can you clear a set with 4s? We say yes. House rules. I fucking love Asshole. I love it. I love it. Jessica Jones on the line. Welcome to the show, my friend. Ms. Jessica Jones, can you please take us through how your brother taught you the game of Asshole, please?
Well, first, I just want to... Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're doing great.
We're great.
Okay, cool. First, I just want to clear my name, hopefully for the last time, on the Two Shots nickname. What Maddie didn't understand is that, like, he maybe saw me do 2 shots, but, like, you know, when no one's looking, slip a little sister a beer here, a half a beer there. So, like, I could drink, okay? Not so much anymore, but I could hold my own. But, I mean, how I learned to play Asshole, it's a pretty quick story, but basically, I was, you know, younger, and Maddie, like, I think our parents would go to these, like, Coast Guard meetings, and they'd be out, like, late, and he'd just have all his friends come over, and, you know, they'd sit around, and, like, for the first 2 years that I played Asshole, they would be like, we're going to play this game called Asshole, and I'd be like, how do you play that? And they'd be like, you're the asshole, drink asshole. And so, like, you know, I always was the asshole. So it took me 2 years to learn the rules because I'd be wasted, like, almost immediately. Because, you know, they'd be like, pass me the lighter, asshole, drink for throwing that lighter, asshole. Like, I mean, I just couldn't win.
My. It sounds like it's now when you played Asshole with anyone else, this is hopefully not how it went.
Well, see, what it did was it turned me into a fucking animal, because then all through college, when I would play Asshole with my friends, like, I was such a stickler, and I was so good at it, and I would always be king, and I'd be like, no, you have to drink, and they'd be like, no, and I'd be like, what do you mean no? Like, I didn't get to say no. Who gets to say no?
Did she get to make a rule? Did you ever make a rule, Jess?
Oh, I mean, yeah, gosh, it was so long ago, but yeah, I'd make rules. You kidding me? Once I was the king, you better watch the fuck out. And I would, you know, you do the king and the asshole trade the king's worst 2 cards for the asshole's best 2 cards.
Oh, right. Oh, it's all
Yeah,
coming back.
so I didn't act that rule, and it would be over.
Is that the go-to rule for you when you go? Is that your favorite rule to kind of drop on anyone?
You know, I honestly, I think that that was just a game rule. It wasn't I've been the king 3 times, so I get to make a rule. That was just like, we would throw out, you know, everyone would say what their various rules were, and we'd agree upon, you know, what we were going to play by that game, because college, everyone's coming from different states. So the rules are
Jess, if you had to make a rule, what would the best rule be if you were going to make one rule for the rest of time?
Oh, way to put me on the spot. As far as drinking, like for drinking?
For asshole, literally specifically for asshole. If you were going to create the best rule, what's your favorite rule? Because I know mine.
Right now, I'm kind of drawing a blank, but I remember the thumb rule was one that people would do a lot, but I don't.
What's the thumb rule?
I don't know. Maybe something like, you have to drink every time you touch your face, or, I don't know.
What was the thumb rule? I don't know what that is.
The thumb rule? Oh, well.
Go ahead, Potts. Do you know it?
I think you have to put your thumb down before you play your last card.
No,
right?
it's at any time, you just hook your thumb on the edge of the table.
Right. And then the last person to put it down has to drink.
Notice and do it has to drink.
Belly, do you have a favorite rule?
Mine's
it
just
makes
names.
it kind of fun. I like that rule. I'll go with that. The thumb rule.
I like
Because
that.
you had to pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, someone would notice, and you're like winking across the table, and then someone's like, "Why is everyone acting weird?" And then you're
that
like,
was a good
"You have to
rule.
drink
We
now."
played that. We used that all the time.
My
That's
least
true.
favorite rule of all time was the little man. Do you guys know the little man rule?
Yeah,
Do you remember
with the
that?
beer, you got to put them on.
You gotta put 'em-
You got to take them off to drink, and you got to put them back on.
There's a fake little man sitting on your can. You got to take him off and then take a drink, and then you got to put him back on.
I don't know that rule.
Yeah. So Belly, what's your favorite rule
Mine's
from
the
that?
names.
Names?
If you clear the names from the board, so if someone uses someone else's name, they have to drink.
Oh, that's funny. Mine's what you just did to me and what I'm doing right now. Mine is you can't point at somebody. Every time you point at somebody,
Drink.
yeah, you drink. Exactly. And then you go, you drink, and you point, and everybody drinks.
And then it gets into this endless cycle of pointing and drinking.
So Jessica, will you join us tonight for our drinking game? We want you there. I need you there.
What time is that happening?
That's going to be 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast.
God,
Little happy hour.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be just getting home from work. I'll set a reminder in my phone.
Hell
or
yeah.
Text me too. Text me in case I forget.
I certainly will.
Sweet.
Because my brain doesn't work so great these days.
Okay, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast, 7:30 p.m. on the East, and everything in between. We are going to be playing a drinking game with you tonight. Power Hour. Jessica Jones will be there. Matty Potts will call in. He just promised.
I did.
Jess,
Putting
thank you
words
for
in his
joining
mouth.
us. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
We'll see you tonight.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, girl. Fantastic job, as always. All right, Potts. Now I know you're probably working late tonight, but we can, I'm sure, get a...
I'm actually not. I have a baby appointment at 4, so I'll be out by 5.
Wait a minute.
We're closing in.
Are you going to be... Yeah, I don't care about his baby. Are you going to be joining us for Power Hour tonight?
I mean, I can call for a second on my way back from Santa Monica,
Yes!
but that's about it. I mean, I haven't drank in 50 days, so I won't be drinking, but...
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. You'll join us in some capacity tonight. We'll take a quick break. Belly's got something going on over there. Happy hands.
I just wanted to throw out that the Social Media Lounge threw out beer pong is a hell of a game.
Beer pong. I would like to get into beer die. Does
Beer
anybody
die's
know
good.
beer die? Oh, man, we could do that. Maybe we'll recap this at the end, but I got to get...
Kings is one of my favorite social games.
We could go over those rules, too. In fact, we'll just have a whole day of alcohol today. Maybe we take shots right now. Maybe we do it.
I have beer in my fridge. I can
All right, let's get Hot Mess Kim in here. We'll drink some beers with her next. All here right on Luch Dog in the morning. Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I going to eat today? I got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go over there. You're going to get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups, some tacos, whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays, those tacos are buy one, get one free. So head over to the Brando store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. MarinateYourLife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had. Welcome back, folks. Your boy Luch Dog in the morning, hanging out with you with co-host extraordinary Belly Matt LaBelle across the way. And, of course, Maddie Potts is in the Santa Monica Newsroom Studio B. Hello, my friend.
Greetings and salutations.
Well, don't say hi to me. Say hi to Kim, because she is on the line. Hot Mess Kim. Maddie Potts is excited to talk to you. Hello, my friend.
Good morning.
God, she's got the hottest voice. I'm sorry. You will always be sexy Kim to me. Good morning, my friend. How have you been, and what is new with you? You almost died?
Yeah, I did. I was almost a human sacrifice.
Okay, well then let me get more sad here.
When did this happen?
What is going on, Kim? First of all, can you say hi to my cousin who has a crush on you, Maddie Potts?
Oh, he knows I love him. He's my first true love.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi, baby. I miss you.
I'm telling you, and I still stand by this, the best prize this show could offer would be a night drinking with Miss Kim, and I would want to win that contest.
You're getting that tonight because she just gave us a hard maybe on being in studio for our drinking game. Kim, we got to have you here if you can make it. We're going to have so much fun. I think you'll win.
It starts at 7:30.
I'm thinking I might be able to come over.
It starts at 7:30 p.m. tonight, so we got some time.
Belly said he'd pay you in GTA cash.
I was playing GTA last night,
I
Kim.
haven't played GTA in forever.
I know. I played last night. It was great.
So, Kim,
You gotta get ready for Red Dead Redemption coming out.
Don't get me started.
Don't get Luch started. He's mad at me about only caring about Red Dead Redemption.
Kim, I was reading him a part of my script, and I was wanting to get input from him. And as I finished the last line, he looked up from his phone and said, "Holy shit! Red Dead has 80,000 pages of script."
Wow.
It has 65 hours of gameplay in just the main story mode.
So talk to us how you almost died. What's going on? Can I get prefacing this with, I said, Kim, would you like to talk to us about anything specific when you join us on the show tomorrow? And she said, well, how about when I almost died, I was almost sacrificed for a cult yesterday. So take it away, Kim. What the hell?
Well, first of all, this wasn't yesterday. This was on Saturday night. Because, what's a weekend without potential human sacrifice? Am I right?
Yeah.
Clearly.
You drink the Kool-Aid, Kim?
So my friends and I were driving up to Maryland to go to Markoff's, which is great. If you guys haven't been, I highly recommend.
Kim, real quick, we used to, when I was running the music school for the kids, the rock and roll music school, we would set up Markoff's Haunted Forest. Every single year, the kids would play on stage. Belly Potts, this is a forest where they have, Kim, how many people every night? 1,000? I mean, a lot.
Yeah, I think probably 5,000 people come in a night.
Imagine like a 40-acre farm where these people go all out and they put together a haunted forest every single year, and there's this massive bonfire area in the middle where you have to all wait until your number is called to go into the forest. So that alone is this massive party, and our kids would play it. It's super scary. Kim, when you go through the forest, they're not kidding. Did you freak out a little bit?
Yeah, of course they're jumping at you, but what was the best was my friend Kevin. You know Kevin.
I know Kevin.
Owens, KO,
yep.
yeah. And he was the stereotypical black guy in a movie theater, except it was walking through a haunted forest. So you'd be like, "Oh shit! Oh god, you got me good."
How often did he push you towards the person? Is he someone that
Every
pushed
time.
you towards?
I hate those people. Hate those people. Because I don't like in a haunted forest, haunted house. Potts, how do you feel when something randomly touches your leg or just brushes by you? I don't like that.
I jump like a little bitch, and actually I used to they have some really kick-ass haunted houses in Utah, and I would go with the ex-wife and her family, and they would literally put me in the front because they know, I scream like a little girl, and, and so I'm screaming, and the entire family is behind me laughing at me. That was my Halloween experience every year.
It's scary, man. So back to Markov. Just want to do a quick sidebar there. Go ahead and take it away.
All right, so we were driving up there, and instead of taking White's Ferry, everybody else decided to take a different route. So I had two other people in my car, and then my buddy was with Kevin in the car behind us, and we're driving on this road. I don't know where the hell we are, and it's this nice, quaint, cute little 2-lane highway, and then for whatever reason, it's closed. They have cones across the road. There's no explanation for it. There's no detour signs. It doesn't say why the road is closed. But our GPS is like, there's no other way to get there. So we have to kind of make this up as we go. So we're circling around trying to figure out, first of all, where are we? It's dark. We don't know where we are. Our GPS is telling us to go down this closed road, but I think we're going to die if we go do that. So we take this other road, and we're driving for like 5 miles, and there's no civilization whatsoever in this area that we're at. Eventually, our GPS kicks in again, and it goes, okay, take this one road. It's called Mount Ephraim Road. Never, ever, ever take this road, ever in your life. Don't do it because you're going to die. So we turn onto this road.
Right
yeah, Belly's freaking out. I'm trying to remind him that he's doing a radio show because all he's doing is reacting into the microphone like a little girl, which is fine. But you're terrifying us. What's the name of the road again so that we cannot go on it?
Mount Ephraim.
Okay, moving forward. Loving it.
So we go on this road, and it's dirt. It's not even gravel. It's just dirt, and that's it. And it is pitch black, and we're on this road for maybe 2 minutes, and what happens? We lose all cell service. So now we can't talk to the car behind me, and we can't have our GPS because that's not working because there's no service. So I'm like, well, this is going to be really bad, you guys, because now we have no choice but to continue going on the direction we're at. And this road is like the width of one car. So you can't turn around. We're stuck. So we have to keep going. So going up this road. Before you go any further,
hold on. Before you go any further, can any of us think of a time where they've been in that situation where you've lost GPS and cell signal?
Like a little girl in a white dress standing in the middle of the road as Kim's driving down it. Oh, God.
It's freaking me out. I'm trying to think of the last time this happened to me. Potts, you heard this in my comedian story. Your face is off camera, but remember I was telling that story where I was up there for a mountain hookup and there was like those 6 dogs barking. I couldn't find where the hell I was, and then by the time I got to the basement, I realized I had to get the fuck out of there. Ran upstairs and left. No GPS signal, no cell signal. Kim, you know that story. Does anybody else have the last time they didn't have any signal and were scared for their life?
Yeah, I mean, that happened to me all the time when I was working as a PI, and they would send me out in bumfuck West Virginia.
Okay. So this just
so
apparently
I started having, like, PTSD flashbacks to that. So I'm already freaking out because I've been in this situation before, and it's not fun.
No. I mean, I think we've become so dependent. Like, let me ask you this. Potts, when's the last time you turned off your phone?
I mean, I don't even remember.
Can you?
I don't even reset it unless I have to for some strange reason.
Social media lounge. Social media lounge. When is the last time you turned off your phone? Can you even remember? Belly, do you remember the last time you turned it off? Physically hit power off? I'll even accept a restart.
Restart I do all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
I just restarted it because I did an update, but that was the only reason why.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't realize how unbelievable. We talked about this on last week's show that we never aired, FOMO. We were doing FOMO, fear of missing out. And they were saying, one of the articles was saying, one of the best things you could do is get out of your phone at least to start your day. You know, stop relying so much on your phone. I tell you right now, if I'm going to a place, Kim, I'm not trying to cut you off. I just want to extend this a little bit. If I'm going to a place where I know how to get there, I still use GPS because it might tell me a quicker way or that there's traffic ahead. If you know how to get to where you're going, do you still put it in your GPS?
No.
No.
Potts?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I mean, sometimes I still do it from my house to work.
Yep.
So
Every time.
I don't have to like really think while I'm on my way to work.
Well, that is a good point of what I'm saying, where we're just tuning out and not having to think. But I always think, like, what if there's traffic? Like, it can reroute me. There's 1,000 ways to get places around here, especially where there's traffic no matter what.
If I'm in a hurry, maybe, but yeah, for me, it's if I know where I'm going, I'm going to take my way.
But that's how much I rely on my phone. I know I do it. So you guys are a little bit different. So imagine if you're in a situation where it's dark outside, it's a dirt road, you got somebody traveling behind you, you lose service and GPS. Oh, Kim.
You are now Kim.
Yeah.
You are now Kim. Kim, take it away.
That in and of itself is just a horrifying sentence to say. But it gets so much worse. So we're still driving down this road. And it's been like 15 minutes now. It's not like there's houses that are on the side of the road. Like, the woods are getting denser and darker. The road is getting worse. Somehow, I ended up as the guinea pig in front. So I'm like, crap. Now I'm hitting all the potholes, and this just gets terrifying. and it's like we're going up to the top of the mountain, and kind of when we're getting to the top, I don't know why, but I was like, let me roll down my window. And then my buddy Patrick, who was sitting in the passenger seat, was like, that's a good idea. Then we can hear when the chainsaws are coming after us for the murderers out here. And I shit you not, the second my window was rolled down, we heard the most blood-curdling human scream that I've ever heard in my life, coming from the woods.
How far are you from the haunted forest at this point?
We're still like 30 minutes away, and we don't know where we are.
No, they're in it. They're in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is it any chance that you
screams from Markov? It was not.
It couldn't have been, right? You're 30 miles away, 30 minutes away. There's no way you would have heard it from that actual haunted forest.
Right, and I mean around here, like where I grew up in Clifton, I'm used to hearing foxes scream. This sounded nothing like a fox.
No, foxes scream all the time at night.
Being
Yep.
That was screaming, and they were probably being murdered in the woods. So that was terrifying. So then I lose my shit, and then I start screaming bloody murder in the car.
Can you take us through that? Can we hear you doing that right now? Can I get a reenactment?
I don't even think I could, because it was so primal.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no!
Nope.
It was a primal scream, like everything in my body was saying, "This is it. This is how we're all gonna die." But at least I wasn't alone. There were 5 of us total. So if I was going to die, I was taking everybody else down with me.
Oh, well,
so
Potts, where did you just go? Potts looks like he's doing something creative right now. What's going on?
In multitasking right now because I've got a.
Shit.
I'm ordering something online that I've been. Well, you know what I've been working on. I can't really say it yet because it's a surprise for the.
Oh, it's a derail. Oh, no. That's fine. I thought it was something for the show. All right, Kim, keep going.
No.
So we still have no choice but to continue going straight, and I'm freaking out, like having a panic attack in the car. My 2 friends in the car with me are freaking out, and then I'm pretty sure Ryan and Kevin behind us in the car were like, what the hell is going on? Because I'm now trying to drive as fast as I can on this ratty-ass, pothole, dirt road while I'm trying to get away from the axe murderers that are going to come and attack us in the woods. So, like, another 5 minutes go by. We're still on this road. It's still dark. There's still no sign of human activity.
Are you still going uphill?
It's kind of flat now, so I think we're at the top.
Okay. Something good.
And then kind of what looks like we're maybe starting to go down the hill. All of a sudden, there's kind of a little bit of a clearing on the right side in these woods. Like, there's still trees. They just get denser. So I'm driving, and I notice this bobbing light in the woods. And then I noticed there's a couple other bobbing lights in the woods. They're like this kind of bright blue color. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's like fucking 15 of these lights bouncing up and down. And we start hearing like these weird screams. And I'm like, that's the fucking cult that are going to sacrifice us, and we're all going to die.
No.
And these lights start moving towards us, and we can see the outlines of these human bodies holding, like, light sticks in their hands, like, jumping up and down, doing, like, some sort of fucking dance. Because it's the sacrificial human dance, right? That's what's happening.
Okay, we don't know for sure that it's sacrificial yet, but it's definitely a group of people out in the middle of the woods with colored lights and screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all facts.
Those are the facts.
How far away are they from you?
I mean, they were probably like 50 feet away. And at the point that we were driving by, I swear they could have like reached out and touched my car.
So you drove? Wait a minute.
You saw them? Like, you saw what they were wearing and like everything like that? Could you see any faces?
No, because it was dark, and they had the glow lights, and I'm freaking the fuck out, so I just drove.
Okay, time out. Hold on. I need to know, did they clear a way for you to get through, or did they kind of make a line that forced you to bust through them?
They weren't across the road. They were, there must have been a fence, I don't know. Like I said, I was too scared, so I wasn't going to stop and pay attention to the terror cult of murder people that were on the right side of my car.
Maryland.
But they were in the woods.
But
it wasn't like there was a house there.
Right, and
they
you
were
said
just out in the woods.
And 5 feet from your car.
Yeah, possibly 5 feet. I don't know. I drove. Oh, we just
Did they pay
and we kept going.
Did they pay any attention to you while you drove by? Did they make it kind of like? Did they come towards you?
Okay, Lucio, you answer me this question. You're me. You're in my position. Are you going to stop and figure out what the fuck those people are doing?
I'd like to say yes.
Driving?
The answer is hell no.
Nope.
Exactly. So I don't have an answer for you because I just kept going. And I was so nervous. And eventually we made it out and we found civilization and we got some mark-offs. And we didn't die as human sacrifices, but I think we could have.
Did you need...
So what I'm saying is somewhere out in Maryland, there's a death cult.
So after this whole experience, did you feel justified paying to get into a haunted
Yeah, you already
forest
did
when
it.
You already did it?
Well, we were kind of thinking, like, even though it was really far away from Markov, we had to turn this whole weird experience into a joke. So we were like, it must be the Markov people that closed the road and sent us on this insane journey to get our adrenaline up for the haunted forest.
I can't imagine wanting to go and put myself in a forest to be fake scared after driving through a real forest and being really scared. Like, no thanks.
Yeah, so that was my my Saturday night of almost being a human sacrifice.
Where high beams don't even show you the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. It just made it worse if you put the high beams on because there were so many trees.
Are there any follow-ups from the social media lounge before we let Kim go and take our last break here? Feel free to hit us up. Social media lounge, do you have any questions for her? Because that is quite an intriguing story. Also, if anybody that's listening right now has one that's better than that scared you more than that, feel free to call in for the last segment, 571-354-7338. Again, that's 571-354-7338. Kim, we are so glad you're okay.
I know, me too.
What kind of music were you listening to in the car?
Yeah, what kind of music was the soundtrack in your car as you passed by?
We didn't have any music on.
Silence.
There was no radio service up there.
Oh.
All right, Potts, what do you got for her before we let her go?
Just that I love you.
Oh, honey, I love you too.
All right. Anything from the social media lounge before we let her go?
No, nothing too much. Forest rave.
Forest rave. I love it. That's exactly what it was. You drove by a one-wheel forest rave.
Camping, maybe? High school kids?
Oh, you guys are the best. All right, Kim, we're glad
it was definitely a cult. It was a cult.
I'll go with Colt. We're glad you're okay. We'll see you tonight, 7:30 start time. We'll provide beers for you.
Bring your own preference beer. We're going to be Pops, probably drinking Bud Light. If that's what you want to drink, that's fine. If not, BYOB.
Can I bring my baby?
You can bring your dog.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, we will have a house mascot. We will have Hot Mess Kim. We will have Belly and a surprise call-in from Potts. Tonight's
Are you going to be doing like a live stream with this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a live stream where we're doing this and just playing a power hour, but we're going to be showing a video of 60 one-minute one-wheel clips. So every time the video changes, and then we're going to be in the corner. So every time that the video changes, we all have to take a shot, and you all have to do it with us in the social media lounge. It's going to pop off.
We're going to be a hot mess by the end, right, Kim?
Damn right.
Yeah, we are.
All right, well, we're serving hot mess wraps in the social media lounge because of you today. So thank you, Kim, for joining us, and we'll see you tonight.
I love you guys.
Love you too. There she goes. Hot Mess Kim is the best. Potts, we will be back with you to finish out next.
Marinate Restaurant puts a unique twist on fast casual dining by starting with only the freshest ingredients to slow cook delicious melodies of taste and colors that are sure to delight your senses. Whether you're craving the Chipotle pulled pork sliders, honey basil chicken tacos, or the infamous kitchen sink wrap, Marinate has something for everybody with tons of vegetarian options too. It's the perfect choice of catering for your offices or events with fast and friendly service from a brand new store on Melrose and Western. Stop by today, or you can order online at marinateyourlife.com.
Yay for Taco Tuesday! Don't forget, buy one, get one free. All damn day!
Tacos, wraps, sliders, and sides. Slow cooked to perfection at Marinate Restaurant. marinateyourlife.com.
If you are listing yourself on a dating app and you are only 5 feet 8 inches tall, Is it okay to list yourself as 6 feet?
Who the hell is doing that? No.
I'm not 5'8", first of all. But I am now listing myself as over 6. I'm listing myself at 6 feet tall. It's all right. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10" and a half. I'm only an inch and a half away from 6 feet.
It's a lot less of a stretch for him than it is for me. Let's put it that way.
That's just part of what's wrong with dating apps in general. Is like people rounding up. You should not be rounding up.
But Potts, it's working.
That's the thing. He's getting.
I'm getting more swipes. Like more people are, more girls are swiping.
But that doesn't mean it's that once you meet them, they're gonna be like, "You're not 6 feet." I would feel totally deceived.
And I'm gonna say your pictures are 3 years old.
Now
we're even.
Sure, well, I mean, sure, but that's what I'm saying. That's rounding up. You should not be rounding up. Using a picture that's 3 years old is rounding up.
So
for sure.
I wanted to pose the question: What's the acceptable plus minus on height on a dating app? 1 inches, 2 inches?
Tell the truth.
Half an inch.
Half an inch.
All right, so I can put 5'11".
Cool, I'm 5'8".
Cool, I'm 5'11" now.
So anyway,
we're always rounding up, right?
Well, I mean, who's gonna sit there and round down? But I asked Billy. I said, "What is the point of that? You're gonna have to meet these girls eventually."
Yeah, and they probably won't even notice because we'll be sitting down. As soon as they come in, I'll
False.
be sitting down.
It's the first thing they're gonna notice. Just warning you. But second of all,
no, they won't notice. I stand tall.
No, they're 100% gonna notice if you're not what you say you are height wise. That matters to a woman.
Yeah, totally.
That's the equivalent. I hate to say it. I'll probably get crushed for this. That's like saying if a girl is like saying if she's 20 pounds heavier than what she looks like in her pictures, you're gonna notice.
Yeah.
Or lighter, for that matter. I don't like a super thin girl. Like I don't like girls who like are stick figures. I can't stand that.
You're all about the curves.
I like curves, and I like. Well, I just like girls who are. That's my type personally. Is a little bit of thickness to be honest with you. I don't mind a little bit of. I don't want to say chub because chub is negative. It's a little bit of meat on the bones, man. Something to grab a hold of. I can't stand when a woman feels bony and hard and rocky in my arms. That's a weird feeling to me.
From the social media lounge. No, never do that. Lying off the bat is not a good first impression. Just be honest.
Right, but then you don't get any dates because nobody likes anybody under 6 feet. So that's how that works online.
It's been great.
As a I'm listed at 5'8", so that's like an athlete. You know, I'm actually probably 5'6" and a half.
the roster, yeah.
You know, LeBron James is listed at 6 foot. Yeah, no, I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7". But Potts, I said to him, "How the hell are you going to meet any of these girls? What are you going to do?" And his answer was fucking perfect. How many of the girls that I meet actually look like any of the pictures that they look like?
I mean, that's true. I mean, I get that.
I look exactly like my pictures.
That's true, but you're not
stand tall in all of them.
Go ahead, Potts.
No, I mean, I think that's what's wrong. I don't know. Is that what's wrong with dating apps, or is that kind of what you got to do to get your foot in the door, and then they fall in love with your personality? Because girls are way more personality driven than looks driven. But I think initially they're setting up filters for certain things.
We're talking about girls on Bumble and Tinder, not necessarily girls in general. Just girls on these sites.
That's what I'm saying. Like girls, like. I mean, there's a strategy to kind of get more swipes and then let them fall in love with those gorgeous blue eyes and charming personality. But I don't know. I mean, I never lied when I was doing online dating. But I mean, I didn't get.
Look at you. You don't have to. So. You don't have to lie.
No, I didn't get a ton of swipes, and I put 6'2".
He's got the baby blues, and he's over 6 feet.
Yeah, it didn't really work that well for me.
I see an increase in the amount of swipes I'm getting towards me.
For sure.
Away. So.
Like you definitely see more?
I definitely see more and at a higher rate.
Now, I think you could probably pull it off because you're already 5'10", 5'10" and a half. There's no way I could list 6 feet.
No, not a chance.
I mean, I'm 5'7" and a half. No. So if that's the case, I
Someone
can't.
That's 5'10" should not be listing 6 foot.
If I'm wearing dress shoes, I'm 6 feet. Like, if I'm wearing
high heels, you're 6 feet.
No. Touchdown! I'm not even including this little 1/4 inch of my hair that I have on top of my head.
It's shocking. That does actually when I like put my hair. I mean, that does make you.
It makes
taller.
you look taller.
I can't even have that.
Yeah. So when,
I don't even have that.
My hair is kind of like flowing up. I've got an extra just an extra inch. I am 6 feet. If I shave my head bald, I'm 5'11", 5'10" and a half. But like,
all right.
Is that ladies?
If I'm not wearing shoes, I'm 5'10".
Ladies, is that going to? Will you continue the date? That's the question. Will you continue a date if you show up and the person that you're meeting is clearly not representative of what they have been showing you so far? This works for guys and girls, because I tell you the guys the story. I walked past a girl. I did not even recognize her. Sitting at the table, I walked right past her at the restaurant. First date, she said, Adam. And I looked down and I, in my head, did a quadruple take. Because I had to like, wait. Yeah, okay, holy shit. That's just, you're like 75 pounds heavier than any of your pictures. No offense, this is not what I signed up for. And I still stayed, had an awesome time. But no, I didn't call her again. I felt deceived. I probably would have gone out with her. She'd just been real.
Yeah.
I like girls who are a little thick. It's not a problem.
So that's an interesting question. I mean, because I don't know if I would just turn around and walk out or not, because I wouldn't want to hurt her feelings. But at the same time, it's like, didn't she just set herself up to have her feelings hurt? Like, does that make you the asshole? I mean, I don't know.
Belly, that's what I want. I don't want that to happen to Belly. I don't want him to have a girl just turn around and walk out on him because he's not 6 feet. From the social media lounge.
From the social media lounge. I'm 5'11 and a half, and my wife won't let me say I'm 6 feet.
Well, that's just because she's hating on you. That's the rivalry.
Hey, man.
The rivalry.
And, it might be a little internally as well. I mean, at the same time, I wish I was 6 feet. Maybe I wish I was 6 feet.
You know how badly I'd love to be able to say that I have a 6 foot height on my profile, but then again, there's a lot of great things that you have going for you that you might have to trade off to get 6 feet. If you were playing a game with God, and you said, listen, man, I need 6 feet. He's like, all right, cool, but I'm going to turn your eyes brown.
If he wants my hairy chest, he can have that.
You know what I mean? You can have that. There's all things that we like and don't like about people. That's why I'd never have had a little man complex. It's like, yeah, I'm faster than you. I can fit in more places. Like, there's great things about being small.
I bet you I could beat you in a sprint.
Doubt it.
Bet. We need to videotape this.
You want to go Levitard style? We'll just open the window.
We're going to do a race.
We'll do a
right
race
out on the basketball court. I'm going to win.
Yeah, I actually would love for you guys to do that, because I mean,
take bets in the social media lounge right now. Whose side you on? Who you got? Me or Belly? I'm taking him down. Come on.
I'd love to know, because it's really just a matter. Like, I feel like Belly might be more in shape than I give him credit for, as far as like he's a powerful dude. So like,
I got strong legs.
I would think he could do a sprint, but like, I mean, you're smaller, you should be able to, but I don't get the impression you're really in shape.
I bet his acceleration's faster, but I bet my top speed is faster.
Okay, but you also realize that I one wheel every day, miles a day. So my legs. I don't run, but
run.
How long do you last on a one wheel guy?
Not long.
He is done after maybe half a mile, because he doesn't ever run. I mean, you never go to the gym. No offense.
Yeah, I don't know who Jim is. What's a Jim?
Who is this guy?
Jim sounds like an asshole. He spells his name weird too.
Every time I go, and I'll do it once every 2 weeks. I'll go run 2 miles on the elliptical.
I could run more than 2 minutes, Copy. 3 maybe, but 2 I could definitely run.
Copy, it's okay. We're gonna do a full sprint, so he doesn't have to run long. He's just got to have a burst of speed. But I gotta be honest with you, man.
Luch couldn't either.
No, I couldn't.
So wait, what do? You said every couple weeks you run on the treadmill?
Yeah, I'll go down to the Planet Fitness and I'll rock out like 2 or 3 miles on the elliptical, because I'm not supposed to run with impact on my knees. My knees are bow-legged and probably gonna have a lot of
just putting yourself at a disadvantage. You're telling everyone you're gonna lose to me in a race.
Oh, but I can sprint. I can sprint it. Listen, here's what happens. I'll go to the gym and I'll come back, and Belly will wake up an hour later and be like, yeah, man, I had a good run at the gym today. And he's like, Jim, oh God, why? Like, he hates it. He looks at it like the plague. So I feel like my legs are in better shape, but his are stronger. That's where I would say is a fair assessment.
Well, could we do this? Could we combine the drinking game and the race? Get hammered and then do
so
the
after
race?
the power hour, we get Kim to film me and Luch racing
in the dark,
and both of us are gonna faceplant.
That's a video I want to see, please.
You want to do that? I'll do that.
Let's get the dizzy bats out while we're at it.
Oh my God! Oh, tonight just got amazing. Tonight just got amazing. We're racing at the end of the hour. That's happening.
Just a quick race. That's all.
How do we do that? Can we go live? Look at him. He's down.
The laughing has gotten me deep.
I wonder if we can take a cell phone, because you can go live from your cell phone, right? Couldn't we go out and broadcast live from Kim's cell phone?
Probably, yeah.
YouTube live,
and we could just do it starting from here. Yeah, we just start it from here and then take everybody on a walk. Like, we end our stream here, we start her stream here. Yep. And then go on a walk together outside and start the sprint.
Yep.
You're dead. You're going down.
You're
kidding. Done.
You think you can beat me in a race? You're done.
Potts, what's on the line? We need to have a bet.
Right.
We need to have a fun bet, like loser has to shave their head for the show or something.
What?
No, loser has to wear something during the next episode for sure, like a dress or something.
Especially with Halloween right down the road, we can easily get a fun costume. So in the social media lounge, Granny Luch, we did that last year. Actually, let's have the social media lounge decide. What would you like to be on the line? What does the loser have to wear on Friday's show? Well, make it next week's show.
Next week's Halloween show.
Next week's Voice of One Wheel Halloween show? Is it?
Good.
Is it?
Next Wednesday's Halloween. Ooh,
next Wednesday's Halloween?
Someone's already got their money on me.
What? What? Oh, false. The sides are being taken. Lines are being drawn.
Here's the facts, folks. We already talked about height. Longer strides.
Longer strides. That's true. How much do you weigh?
210.
I'm $155, folks. I'm gonna be moving,
and I'm gonna be faster, and it's gonna be disappointing.
All right, what do we have to wear? What is the bet? That's interesting. I would say I'd shave my head. I'll do a reverse racing stripe. If you want, I'll just shave a line here and then all the way up my head.
You could wax part of my chest. That's usually what I do for losses.
Wax his chest on air. We could do that. I can make that happen.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Waxes. Did we ever show that video?
Of me getting my head. Oh, we could.
Did we ever show that video?
No, we have video of me getting my chest waxed. It was awful.
Yeah, it was funny.
I mean, basically just go watch 40-year-old.
Mine's worse though, folks.
Go ahead and show them if you want. All right, this is the deal. He will wax a strip of that. Oh, God. Potts, you missed it. Give it to him again.
I can't give
Potts, one more time.
Please, please.
Come on, Bally. We love you.
All right.
Show him the second shirt.
Potts can't see. He doesn't see this.
I can see. Oh, man.
I'm French.
You're a hairy motherfucker.
No, I don't have. Go to me. I don't have that much. I'm just like.
No,
I
you're
just have
normal.
a little chest
you're
hair.
Fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, no, I don't have the stomach hair.
Mine's chest to balls. Like.
All right. I like this. Loser has to get waxed on the air.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Potts, who are you fast?
I mean, I like to think I am, but I'm pretty bow-legged as well. So I have tight hips, so I'm not as fast as I should be. But I mean, I'm pretty active, so I'm definitely more in shape than you two. I got duck feet.
Let's go to real quick as we have 1.5 minutes left with the people. You have a human being entering the world on your behalf soon.
Yep.
When's that happening? We're excited for you, man. It's coming, right?
It's ticking.
Anytime. I mean, the 28th is the due date, but she's so freaking big right now. I feel like it could happen at literally any time. We're going right after this show. We're going to the police department to get our car seats inspected. Apparently 98% of people install their car seats incorrectly.
I've actually seen a lot of car seat checkpoints by police in like shopping centers.
Are you serious?
And things like that. And in recent weeks, yeah.
Do they write you a ticket if it's wrong, or do they just help you fix it?
They help you fix it.
That's great. That's an awesome job by the police.
Courtesy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are they doing wrong? Can you help?
So now we're going.
Can you help somebody out? Like, what are they doing?
So children under 2 and under a certain amount of weight have to be facing away from the front in a rear-facing child seat that's positioned a certain way. And now I believe kids under a certain weight, even up to the age of like 10, have to sit on a booster seat in the back seat as well, so that they're properly aligned with the seatbelt.
Wow.
Right. And apparently you have to be like in the middle, not a lot of people put it on the side.
No, ladies and gentlemen,
in the middle.
These are two men right here, Belly and Potts, who are, one's having a kid. This guy over here, he's ready. He's got all the laws, the rules, the regulations. Just hit him up. His name is Matt LaBelle. He goes by what on Tinder?
Matt LaBelle.
Yeah, you don't have a username. That was dumb.
I go by Matt on my dating apps. I go by my first name. I may lie about my height, but not my damn name.
Get out of here, Luch. You know what? I'm going to go to the penalty box. You guys close the show. I'm out of here.
That's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and you can kindly go fuck yourselves.
Matty Potts from the Santa Monica Newsroom. Great job, buddy. We'll see you soon. Look how fast he signs off. It's just like the phone. It's unbelievable. We will see him soon. He will call in to our drinking game tonight. Join our Power Hour. Belly is going down in the race.
We got a lot going on.
This will be fun.
We got shit to do tonight. Bring in the heat at TTR Studios. Join us tonight. It's going to be a fun time.
Dilly, grab your Bud Lights and join us for a Power Hour at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 on the West Coast. It will be a happy hour for you, a power hour for us. We can't wait to party with you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tonight, 7:30 Eastern p.m. For everybody here at TTR Studios, Matt LaBelle and Matt Uraditsky, that is his name. He is Matty Potts, soon to be daddy. This is Luch Dog in the Morning. We'll see you guys tonight.